Open your ears and listen, direction for your ambitions, new narrative.
It's the community coalition.
Corey and Dory here for the intervention.
We've been letting it slide for too long.
You know, no more slipping. Unity in the communities.
That's how we rise up.
Empowerment itself.
Knowledge is
wealth. Let's wise up. No more fighting as individuals. We municipal. Change the forecast.
This the podcast to listen to. We got a vision.
Let's make it visible.
Say we gotta
Fight for our rights.
Well, then enlist me.
All bite, no bark, real talk, 360. Yeah,
Sharp with that thing.
Straight up.
You straight up.
Yeah.
Ding. Survey says.
Ding. Yeah.
Yeah. Here we go. Come on. What up? What's happening? What up? What's happening? What up? What's happening? Yeah.
We
Happy day, happy evening, good evening, good morning, good night.
are back.
Good, great.
What was that?
How you doing? Good morning, good night.
Good night.
I mean,
Hold on.
people listen different times, you know what I'm saying? Somebody might be listening for the first time.
Oh yeah, man. I'm thinking local and you thinking global. Straight up.
Yeah, man. We live. It's for the world. It's World Wide Web.
It's the World Wide Web.
Yeah.
But we back today. My name is Jamel Lott. This is Real Talk 360, and this is how we get down. Today we got a special guest with us,
All right.
all the way from Baltimore. That's where my family's really from, man.
Okay. Be more.
That's where we from, man.
Baltimore.
John Penny, my cousin.
All right, cuz.
So we ain't local no more.
Just like that.
That's what's going on.
We ain't local no more.
What up? How you doing, family?
I'm good. How you doing, brother?
Great,
Okay.
man. Great. Glad you could join us. Thank you for taking
thank
the
you.
time.
In front of me to my
Glad for the
left.
invite.
You welcome. And in front of me to my left.
Oh man, what's happening, everybody? This Corey Grant. That's it. Let's
No,
go.
man. Give me a little bit more, man.
843. Let's go, man. We 119 Media Group, Real Talk 360. I'm for the people. I want to be for the people. The people.
The people.
Yeah, man. It's about the people. Sometimes people forget about the people. The people are the majority.
The people are the majority.
Yeah.
And on my right, you know what it is? You know where you're from?
973 to the 843. This your boy DJ Not Famous, aka T Tory. You know, I'm here in the building as always.
What up?
Check us out, yo. Listen, like my brother-in-law Jamel said, we're not local no more. We're global. We reaching other states and states to state to state.
Yeah. How it goes, man.
I would like y'all to do me a favor, please, if you got somebody tagging in the comments, man, so they can listen to this.
Word.
And if you out there, let me know you out there. Just log in and say, I'm here. And I can see it.
And please leave a comment, man. We definitely read the comments on air, and we try to answer any questions or comments too. Also,
Yes, we sure do.
It gets real interesting.
So, hey, man.
Because it gets the people.
Hey, yo.
Yeah.
Sunday. Sunday, man.
Last Sunday, this Sunday?
Last Sunday.
Okay.
I was just sitting at the crib chilling, watching a little TV. And I get a text of a man in a Seattle jacket from somewhere. I don't know where. In the Seattle jacket.
Yeah, it was your boy.
That was Corey.
Yeah, man, on the west side.
in a Seattle jacket.
Was out there on the, straight rooting for them with them 12s out there.
Yeah, you talking about he a 12 man.
Oh yeah, man. My fandom when it comes to the Panthers is not loyal at all, right?
And you was in Seattle going against
the Panthers.
Carolina.
Yeah, all the way out there. Yeah, man. But I was with my people.
It's with your people, right?
Yeah, my people. My people.
Hey, yo.
Super Sam. Super.
So, fair foul. I took this for somebody, fair foul. Now, since he's a Steeler fan, right? Was he supposed to be in Seattle with a Seattle jacket on? Fair foul.
No, he was right there with That's foul. Yeah, that's foul.
Yeah,
You're
that's
supposed to be there with your
foul.
You're supposed to be there with your Steelers.
Foul.
I don't care if he wasn't even at a Steelers game. You're supposed to be there with your Steelers stuff on.
See,
Listen. It's not
Bring
when
it
it comes
on.
when it comes
Bring it on.
to
Bring it on.
fandom. It's not
Bring it on.
do as the Romans do. You do your
Bring it
whole
on.
thing.
Okay.
Yeah. Yo, and if he didn't have a Steelers jacket on, the only other jacket he could wear is what?
Black.
A Carolina
Black.
Panther
Oh
jacket.
yeah. Oh definitely.
Now, so you get a pass on that on the Carolina, representing where I come from, son.
yeah.
Oh, but fair or foul. And if you're in the comments, I want y'all to put, was it fair or foul for Corey to have that Seattle jacket on?
do I get to say my
And he's
part?
a
Yeah, you're
Steelers
going to
fan.
get to say your part in a minute.
Okay.
But I want to know. So all the way to Baltimore, because he got a Ravens fan in there.
Hey,
You got a Ravens thing in the back.
Know what it is.
Okay.
Fair or foul, John?
That's foul.
Yeah.
Interesting.
There's no
Interesting.
way I'm wearing a jacket if I'm away.
Yes.
Let me
Well,
So what
go.
you think about that?
just let me go real
Hey,
quick.
yeah,
Hey,
Kim, we can-
Kim, we feel you, Kim. See, she is still a fan. She said that's foul. Even your own fan. That's right, Kim.
Got him.
Get him.
Hey,
Got him.
let me tell y'all something.
So tell us something, brother.
What's the question, first of all? Because
fair or foul?
like we said on this show, obviously y'all ain't been tuned in, but I'm glad y'all here. Y'all get to hear this. What we call this is real talk.
Real talk
Let me tell y'all
360.
something.
Oh, she
And
said technical foul.
she done switched sports and called herself.
Yeah. Oh,
My loyalty to NFL team, NBA team is at 0%.
I understand
It's
that.
at 0%.
Okay. Yeah.
I owe them nothing.
Nothing.
Absolutely nothing at all.
Nothing.
Y'all can be. You know what short? You know what fans is short for?
What is gay?
Fanatic.
Fanatic.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
I thought you was
I am
something else.
not-
I thought it was an acronym. My
I
bad.
am not insane. I am not in love with, infatuated with any of these franchises. I understand that is a business. That is a business. And guess what? My business was out there. I was out there with family who works with and
Seattle.
for the Seattle Seahawks.
Okay. Can I ask you a question?
No, wait, let me finish.
Okay.
Because my partner getting, you know what I'm saying? He's affiliated.
Yeah.
I'm in there.
Okay.
In there.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, word.
I'm
respect it.
in there. I'm talking about sweets and without saying all that. With all
Yeah.
From the
somebody
streets to the sweet. So you wasn't cold.
listen, man. And y'all want me to be loyal to who? and I'm in there like that.
Yo.
I'm talking about I had French toast.
So check this.
I had French toast and unlimited. I had omelets. They had a chef in there with omelets.
Oh man.
You know what I'm saying? And y'all talking about, and y'all really seriously talking about I'm gonna be loyal to some teams. I ain't never had that with them. My boy got a family. They helping my boy have food on the table. We living and we eating good out there.
So can I want to
Let's
ask
go
you,
12s.
can I ask you
Let's
another
get this
question?
win Thursday night versus these Niners. so that's exactly where I stand.
Word.
Be clear.
So check this out. Did you buy the jacket?
Oh, I didn't have to.
Jack was giving to him.
I didn't have to. That's what I'm saying. Listen, man.
Yeah.
Listen, man.
Kim said, if that's the case, give me one of those.
See what I'm
jackets.
saying? You know?
Y'all Steelers fans are easily swayed. I see
Listen,
them.
man. It's about that's what I'm talking about.
man.
That's my brother out there, man.
Okay,
For those who don't know, he from Marion, man. I'm talking about from the small town, PD, South Carolina. Not even Marion.
Hold on. James Dixon said foul.
You call it foul all you want. Call it what you want. You can.
James Dixon said foul.
I have no allegiance to those teams. They ain't never cut no
man.
check for me and nobody. I got
Shouts
love
out to
for.
James Dixon.
No doubt. What's
friend
happening?
of the show.
What up, baby?
Yeah, he said foul.
Whatever. We was out there.
So tell us about the time you had out there, man.
It was a wonderful time, man. I like the West Coast vibe, man. It's just everybody is doing their own thing. Nobody looks the same. You know what I'm saying? It's not uniform. It's more liberal, if that's the word you want to choose. But it just seems like folks are more carefree.
But it always been liberal too.
Okay.
That's why I
Very
like
late.
the West Coast
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
And you know
Very
why they
laid
were so laid back?
I see more, you have you can call it eccentric if that's the word you want to use because you're not
Yeah.
used to it. It's not familiar.
Yeah.
But out there, everybody has, a color, a streak or something in their hair. You got more tattoos on eyelids and stuff like that. And it's just, but they chilling though.
Yeah.
It's not a what's up speaking, but it's a
Nod your head.
It's a nod. It's like a lot of more people got that nod going on out there, and it's a bop, and it's real cool. It was cold as I don't know what, rainy as usual, but in the right spots, man. It's all love out there.
What up, Shine? What up, Shine Grant?
Yeah.
Hey, yo, you know why they so laid back?
Why?
Because they can buy marijuana.
Oh yeah, of course. That's straight legal.
Hey, yo,
Straight legal.
Hey, ain't no need to fight.
No,
No need to
man.
fight.
That's what.
Yeah.
Maybe that is it. And if that's the case, man, the world need to come on. They need to join that game.
Yeah.
Because I'm telling you, man, it was a lot of good and happy times. I mean,
Was it loud in the stadium?
oh,
Or
that
no?
stadium is crazy. It's beautiful, of course.
Yeah.
But it does get very, very loud in there. Louder than I've been to up in Philly. Not to every stadium by anything, but it's louder than because of the way that they have the sound and the way that it was designed.
Yeah.
It does help. And on third down, I could be from me to Mel, and he wouldn't be able to hear me. He would have to like read. It was that loud in there. But shout out to the Panthers, man. Third down, they was getting them first downs. They was running the ball. They just milked that clock and ran the ball on them boys, man. They took this air right out of that stadium, man. They took the air right out of the stadium, man. So it was bittersweet, but I had fun.
That's all it was.
Yeah, man.
Hey, yo, I wish I could have put the picture on there that smile he had on his face too, man.
Yeah, man. Yes, sir.
Hey, I didn't know he was going downtown this week.
I mean, either. That's why.
I thought he was prepared.
Yeah,
But,
Nah,
he said he out of here.
yeah. Let's go. Yeah, I had a beautiful time.
So that's
man.
how your weekend went.
Yeah, it was great.
So, Tori, you had a good weekend too.
Man, I can't complain at all, man. Like I said, there's nothing like being in business with your wife, man. We did a pop up. We did semi well. We could have did better. It just shout outs to the organizers. I just think that some missing steps they could have did. They could have handled things better, a little bit better. But I'm not going to speak on that. For them just to give a platform for small businesses, that's excellent. I mean, that's always promote that. Small business and then black small businesses at that. Always, I'm always for my people. So it was great, man. So we had a good time. We did what we had to do. Other than that, man, I just got some rest, man. Other than that, like I said, we're getting prepared for another one. Actually, we're going to one this weekend. So we're trying to get that ball rolling. So next year in 2023, when we come through, like we really established and start hitting some big venues of our small business.
So y'all just popping up at places, popping up with the work.
What on hand? Yo, people was shocked that we was right there. Like people was ordering stuff. Was like, yo, we make it right now for you, right now. Just give me 10 minutes, walk around, Joyce, come back. I mean, people was just like amazed, like, yo, y'all do great work. I mean, keep this going. So the encouragement also, definitely was big. So
That's straight. Shouts out to you, Crafty Girls Creation.
Word up. It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Yo, man, but hey, man,
Why was your weekend? What happened with you? Saw some pictures.
man, I had a weekend.
I'm ready to hear this weekend.
Hey,
I had two of my grandkids, young age. I mean, like 2 and 8 months, man.
Oh, 8 months.
Yeah, I forgot about that. When my daughter asked me, I was like, yeah, so I was feeling like granddaddy. I was like, yeah, man. But man, did I have an experience? Yo, milk costs more, diapers cost more. They run out of milk, so you have to go to another store. And little babies eat. My little grandson, Messiah, right? Man, he drank a lot of milk. But I had fun with him, man. I know his mama probably mad at me right now because I held him the whole weekend, man.
Oh, really?
The whole weekend. So she probably got to hold him now. And then my other grandson, his name is Mason. I call him $MA$E. $E. Oh man, good man. He was just chill, laid back. Remind me so much of myself, man. It's scary, man. I know that all y'all got kids. When you start seeing grandkids, man, it's a whole different. I was like, oh man,
I bet so.
I want to retire. Look, I want to retire when I was about 65. But just looking at them, man, I probably can't never retire, man.
Yeah,
can't never retire.
ain't at that stage yet, but
it just it just showed me a lot, man. I was like, man, the decisions I made these are the decisions that I made in 1994. Because I met his grandmother in 94. And then just see how that rolls over to in 2022. Youngsters, the decision you make today will go with you forever.
for sure.
Yeah,
That's it.
yeah.
That's what I want to tell you. So make great decisions. Like I tell my son all the time, make great decisions.
Yeah.
Great decisions.
Got consequences.
But a lot of stuff been going on, man. A lot of stuff been going on. Hey, yo.
Yeah.
Did you see Skip and Shannon?
Oh, yeah, that was
yeah.
funny, man. That was funny. But
A lot of disrespect.
yeah.
A lot of disrespect. I thought Shannon was coming over that table, man.
No, he wasn't. You think you don't? Nah, let me ask you this. Do you think that was staged?
I don't think that was staged.
No.
Okay.
No.
Because you know how you start yelling. His voice got too high.
Okay.
His voice got too high. But you know how we break it down on here. But a lot of time, man, I don't care how far you get away and how cool you are with other people. Sometimes that entitlement and thinking that I'm smarter than you goes back. And when I can't get you another way, I'm going to try to hit you personal.
Yeah, that's that hurt
Yeah,
people
I
hurt.
agree with that.
Yeah, because at first he was like, what man said? What Shannon said? I'm a 2-time Super Bowl champion.
Yeah.
I'm a Hall of Famer.
Yeah, he is a Hall of Famer.
And Skip said,
He got credentials.
What? That don't matter. That don't matter. But it matters to you because that's what you're reporting on every day. So now you're gonna go against that just to hurt that man like that. Skip, you're not a Super Bowl champion.
No.
Skip,
Yeah. How are you? Who are you to?
you're not going to the Hall of Fame.
You being dismissive of this man's
Yeah.
accolades.
I know you want to be.
Ultimate disrespect.
I know you want to be I know you wanted to play sports, Skip. I want to play sports. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to say that I went to it was in the All-Star game.
Yeah.
But we didn't, Skip. So we had to sit around, we had to listen to these stories.
Especially from the people who played.
Because that's just like some young stuff, man. When your homeboy tell you, if you just type of homeboy tell you about so-and-so and so-and-so, then about yourself, you talking about yourself.
I guess you're telling me. I don't know. I can't finish your thought.
Yeah, he got caught up.
I can't finish your thought. I don't know where you was going. You was telling the story. But you gonna take a drink now too, huh?
Yeah, I just make sure.
That's like, I know somebody that was better than you,
Yeah,
but you never played the sport.
Okay. Yeah. And that's disrespectful.
yeah.
Very, very disrespectful.
And that happens all the time, though, in the hood, though. It's like, oh, you know, people will think that they are better than that person they mentioned, and they say, "Oh, man, if I'd have made it, but you didn't."
I never. That's the. He was like that before, and I remember a long time ago on when he was on ESPN. I remember Jalen Rose checking him on his failures and as far as his real life statistics and how he didn't measure up to any of the dudes that he was dissing, calling bums or calling busts or anything like that. So he's known for that, and he's done that before. So for him to do that to Shannon, it may be surprising to you or to y'all or to many of y'all, but it ain't to me. That's all I got.
Me either.
That's all I got to say about that.
Shoot, I'm
I
back,
ain't
man.
I ain't surprised.
Hey, like I said, I mean, I don't have a chance to watch these shows no more.
I mean, but I saw that.
I didn't see. Like I said, I'm really not connected in no more. Social media wise, I got too much going on outside of work. I mean, outside of in my real life, because there's personas on social media, so I don't get a chance to see some of these clips unless they get sent to me. But I am going to agree about Skip. Skip always been that type of dude. So whatever he said to Shannon, I mean, it's like I said, like, what gives you the right to state things like that if you've never achieved that? Yeah. That's like me telling you.
Yeah, he was just saying how great Tom Brady was, and nobody. He was not that Shannon was dissing Tom Brady, but he was trying to stand up and, like he said, like Shannon said, you'll be disrespectful to me in order to stand up for this man. And he wasn't even dissing him. He was just calling out some realness on his play this year. He hasn't, according to Tom Brady standards, he'll probably tell you he hadn't been playing his best. That's all Shannon's been saying. And so at the end of the day, for him to bring up the fact that Tom Brady is the GOAT and have that overcat, but I seen that all the time. That's like when somebody say, but he got more money than you.
Okay.
So his opinion is more valid than yours.
So that is the conversation.
So that's that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I see that more so in every day, but because he did it on a TV show and disrespected a Hall of Fame champion, I'm supposed to be up in arms about it? Nope. You on the show with him. Don't be acting surprised, which made me thinking that's why I asked the question originally. Was that stage 2? Are they just getting good at what they doing?
I hope it. But you never know though, because Shannon was dissing a future Hall of Famer a couple weeks ago.
I mean, the ratings.
But sometimes we try to make somebody from the other races so cool so that they can fit in or something like that, or just to be different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. He got dissed by somebody who he knows
his homeboy.
That's all.
On live TV. Yeah.
That's all.
I will always be like superior over you. Remember?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm always gonna be superior over you.
And I don't know. Maybe there was a conversation, or anytime sometimes maybe some actions off camera or behind the scenes where he had to let Shannon know, you're on this show because of me.
Well, if I would have been Shannon, and when he do his other videos when he be sipping on a Henny, I'd have just took a break, sipped on a Henny, and I probably would have punched him in his mouth.
No, but that's what you can't do.
Yeah,
exactly.
see,
Right.
But
That's what you can't do.
Oh man,
Because Shannon had great points.
Yeah,
He beat him with the words.
Yeah.
You got to beat him with the words.
Yeah. That's why there was, because he didn't do what you're talking about doing.
yeah,
Yeah.
You know,
that's what they want us to do. Jump
Yeah.
over the table. He would knock them out. Nah, he's violent.
yeah,
He can't control his motion.
yeah. But he's seasoned though. Shannon is very seasoned.
Definitely.
He's coming, you know,
He got
he's coming a long way. He good.
he was hot, boy. He controlled it. He took his glasses off. He said he controlled it. That voice got high and everything. You always want to do it like you was young. You always want to have fun when cousin come around.
Yeah. And it finally both of them it boiled over.
Yeah, because you could tell it was from some stuff that happened. Because
that-
he said you always
This is what you do. This is what you love to do. This. That's me. You know.
every time.
Yeah.
Every time we have company.
You want to show off. Yeah.
I'm gonna take a look at this clip though. Definitely,
Yeah.
I definitely didn't see it.
It was interesting.
Yeah,
I heard about it, but I didn't see it.
And don't tell the people you ain't seen it.
It was interesting.
It's real talk, right?
Shut up.
I'm listening. I'm just
That
telling
means-
you. Look, hey, I can't be
see.
in touch with everything. There's a lot of things going on in the world. It's some stuff that I'm in touch with that it really affects me.
I see.
And then that right there is like, okay.
I seen Shaq and Barkley try to pick on it last night on TNT. I saw them too.
Oh man,
Of course, but then when I saw that, then I was like, yeah, they trying to keep that gravy train going on that story on that headline.
Oh,
Bunch of bumbleclot.
you right. Hey man, every time when I see Shaq on that Little Caesars Papa John's commercial, I'm like, man, you whack.
oh man,
Yeah.
I brought the Papa
You
John
always-
tonight too.
You a Papa John's fan?
Cause we ain't got no real pizza down here. I mean, I'm a New Yorker, so I need the real pizza. but that's
Stefano's got real pizza.
Papa
No, you
John.
crazy. That pizza is garbage.
No.
Not compared to up north. No,
Man, Stefano's got good pizza, man.
No.
You know what, son? You know
No.
what, son? Every time you know what I was thinking today?
Uh-oh.
You can always tell a dude from New York and New Jersey, man.
No.
Their pizza better.
Yep.
The water better. The same Aquafina water that you get here tastes different in New York.
Everything in New York on
You know what I'm
steroids.
saying, man?
Yeah.
And y'all got bad streets.
Yeah, we do. We
Straight
definitely
up,
we
man.
definitely got
Everything-
bad streets.
everything
But
they do.
that
Yeah.
pizza, they ain't touching no pizza in the South. They ain't
The
pizza.
same, the same Tims that's down here.
This is the best pizza in the world.
Man, get out of here.
Point blank.
Listen,
I ain't gonna argue with it.
So I gotta
Oh, so
I
you
gotta
gonna
go
leave me
Papa
out there by
John's.
myself?
I can't.
That's how it is. I got two up north dudes, and you gonna leave me by myself?
I ain't had. I mean, all we got is Stefanos that really make pizzas right. Shout out to them. We giving them plugs, but shoot. So at the end of the day, I mean, we got the change.
Every time some New York dudes come around,
we got the change. We got the change.
Nothing like a New York slice.
Yeah.
Hey, yo. So check this out, man. They let the girl Brittany Gardner, and I spelled the name wrong. My cousin.
Oh, yeah.
Shouts out to cut.
Yeah.
So
Brittany, welcome home.
They got Brittany out of jail, right?
Yeah.
And they traded her for Victor. Say his last name.
Bout. Victor Bout.
Was it the right trade?
Come on, CG.
Oh, was it? In order to, they did what they had to do to get her home. Yeah.
Was it the right trade?
I don't. What are the other options to not trade for her?
Should they have bought the guy before her?
The one
Before they
Marine?
bought her? Yeah.
Oh, the Marine.
Okay.
I don't get paid enough to make these decisions.
Okay, well, according to reports, now I've studied this.
I don't value one.
According to
one of
reports,
them, so I can't put her life over his life. They both needed to come home. So
okay,
whoever
the Marine,
you can get.
Yeah, okay. So the Marine's been locked up longer, and he was
4
locked
years.
up for espionage. Now another thing is,
That means he got caught spying.
yes,
They said that.
They say that. Yeah, according to reports,
He got caught,
He was in Russia. He was in Russia.
but he got caught.
hey, just like Bree got
Yeah.
caught.
Right.
Got
So,
caught.
but he was spying though.
That's what they say.
Like
That's what they say.
that's
We
what
don't
the-
know.
That's what the Russians say.
but that's his charge.
is
Yeah,
he a
yes.
spy though?
I don't know.
We don't know.
I just know he's a
Hold on,
Marine.
hold on.
They said Marine. They said because he said it was a Trump trial. He's saying he's not a spy.
Oh, he just got what? So he was just over there vacationing?
Maybe he's working there. I don't know.
See, I don't know enough details.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like nobody knows that much details unless you dig into
Right.
that man's.
But we just know
background.
she played basketball. She's
Yes,
great.
she
She's
plays
a phenomenal
basketball.
basketball player.
Yeah, yes.
And the reason why I was thinking, ain't nobody come get me trade for me nothing.
Nah. There's other people who
so
a lot
check
of
this out.
they
Yeah.
ain't coming home.
And the reason why I'm questioning, right?
And ain't no negotiations with him either.
Yeah. I could remember the U.S. always said we don't negotiate with terrorists, right? Mm-hmm. So would Russia be considered as a terrorist for us?
They have been a threat in the past. Not saying
They're a threat right now.
They're a threat right now because they don't want us to link with Iran.
Well, they at war with the country we support.
Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, they are definitely a threat. I mean, they're definitely terrorists because they can at any time attack us or try to attack us if we're not prepared for it.
So the dude that they let go, they call him like the merchant of death.
Yes.
Like he supplied the guns that killed all of the African people. And I forgot which which city it was. He was like Nicolas Cage in the movie. The movies at then. Do you remember?
Oh.
When he was selling all those guns, and stuff,
Yeah.
right? Okay. Now he's been locked up 12 years. 12 years out the game, right? So we don't know. Like when you get out 12 years, he might just go lay down, or there's some animosity. Am I gonna go get? Is this what Putin need to take over Ukraine?
This, as far as this person
Yeah,
becoming
that person.
free,
Yeah.
I mean, 12 years removed with what's going on now, I don't think he's gonna sway the war one way or that.
Okay,
but that's just my
But would you tell Putin no?
opinion.
Because he swayed some wars before.
That the merchant of death.
Yeah, and supplied some countries.
Yeah, but he been locked up 12 years. He ain't got no supply.
But okay,
Could
listen.
you tell Putin? Go ahead.
Oh, well, you say just because he's been locked up 12 years, why was Putin adamant of getting him released instead of just working out a plan just to release Brittany? Because her crime wasn't to the level of the Marines. I can understand they're asking for that trade for the Marines because you thought he was a spy. Brittany got caught with marijuana. Well, not even actual marijuana,
Yeah.
but how many times has she probably been back and forth over there and probably got it through? And if she did, we're not saying she did, she didn't, allegedly. But then this time they say, oh, well, let's check. And then they test and say, oh, we found residue of, marijuana. This is illegal in our country. We're going to keep her because of what's going on right now between us and Iran, and U.S. is behind us. So he has to have some type of sway in the war if they want, if he felt it was that important to get that man out, get Victor out.
Okay.
So to me, that's how I look at it. Another thing is,
I see your point.
And another thing is, it was reported that President Biden was trying to get a 2-for-1 deal. He was trying to also get the Marine and Brittany out for this guy. So it didn't work out that way because Putin wasn't going for it. He was like, hey, either you're going to give me him for her or it ain't nothing.
Or no deal. Right,
Yeah.
right. He's right.
What he can't do is have the opportunity to bring her home and then don't do it. He can't do that. He can't. It can't come out that
He had the chance to get.
he had the chance to get her, but he didn't.
Do it.
Yeah, but you had the chance to get him too.
When
You had the chance to get the Marine too.
first,
He could have said, "Well, no, I keep Brittany, but give me him. He's been there the longest."
Yep.
I could just imagine how that. I could just imagine how that dude feel, man. Because when I was on vacation, and you see people leave, they coming in with the minor charges and just leave, and you be like, oh man, I'm stuck here.
Yep.
Now you feeling like you sitting over there, and you are a Marine. The United States says you are the first to go when war comes. Mm-hmm. But now you let an NBA player get out for you before you. Did I fight for my country? Because they, I'm for my country. Did you fight for your country and your country just left you? And once a great slogan by the Marines is "No man left behind."
Yep.
Dang.
These are just thoughts that come in my mind, not just saying that.
Yeah, I mean,
I agree with either one.
When you bring that point, when you put it like that, it's like, damn.
Yeah, because even like I said, like, okay, they're both human.
Right.
I don't want no human to be, prisoned for something, extra because of something they thought, assumed, or whatever they found, whatever, in another country, especially them not knowing what's going on. They may have known certain things. It might be true. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You may have known and stuff like that. But the fact of the matter is, just like Mel just stated, like, he's a Marine. That's number one. Number two is he's been over there for 4 years. He actually, served the United States to make it possible so that we could be safe over here for them to play basketball. She got a charge for marijuana, something that's legal in the United States, but she possibly knew that it was illegal in Russia. Like, was it that important for you to take it with you or not even take anything of that?
What if the soldier said, leave me in? Is that the only way?
No.
Leave me and get her out of here.
Yeah, that's the only way.
Yep.
But this family wasn't having that, and they did their best to play it off too, man. Mm-hmm. They did their best to play it off. But check this out. That's not the first time. Now, I've been in her mind frame before. Once you get through once, you'll get through twice.
We're creatures of habit.
And it's gonna come back to get you. Mm-hmm. But the thing is,
she won't do this again.
I just hope that she is very humble right now. I hope that humbled you. Yeah. Not to be you, but tonight, but humble you, because you could have still been in prison.
Yeah.
Overseas.
Yeah.
But now somebody came home. I'm glad to see her home. I know her wife is glad to see her home. Mm-hmm. I'm glad to see her home. But accountability sometime, man.
Oh, her wife made accountability for her. Because did you hear her wife's statement?
What she said. You up on this?
Yeah. So she said she was like, she thanked President Biden and basically stated that, hey, I'm glad that my wife is coming home and all this other stuff. But then her last statement was, we're going to be an advocate to bring home the Marine. What type of advocate can you be? Are you now an advocate because of your wife is coming home, or you're stating that because you don't want people to give your wife the backlash because of she got home first before the Marine?
Yeah, that too. Yeah. But listen to this.
Yeah, you right.
All right.
Yeah.
Listen to this, okay?
Probably.
I've seen people in the penitentiary, right? Your homeboy, he leave before you. Y'all been thick. Hey, yo, when I get home, I'm going to do this for you. Yep. I'm going to do that for you. I'm going to put some money on your books. I'm going to send you some letters and all that. And that don't happen, because once you get home and you get a taste of that freedom.
Exactly.
Man, the whole thing switch. And what they say, bars talk. Whew. And she was overseas. But and it's cool. Like I said, I'm glad to see her home. But hey, yo, when you do that, you have to face some consequences.
You do. You do.
And I know people facing consequences every day from 9 to 5. Ain't nobody coming to get them.
Nobody.
They don't ball. You know what I'm saying?
Come on.
Can't nobody trade nothing for them.
Come on.
Right.
And them boys getting big time.
But she should definitely try to start something, and because she has that celebrity status, where that she should truly try to get involved and be an advocate for that. Don't because your wife put the target on y'all now by stating that, because now it's, like I said, I know you're trying to keep the heat off you because it wasn't your choice, but it was some of your doing because you put the pressure on people like not getting her.
No, Accept that heat right now.
Yeah, but
If you true, accept that heat.
they're not. They're not.
You know what I'm saying?
not.
Accept that right now. But see, these days, the only thing you got to say, man, I messed up.
Yep.
Yeah.
I messed up. No, but if you say you messed up, now you got to do the work. Now you got to humble yourself.
But it's hard. That's gonna be hard though. I think. I don't know, man. I can't speak for nobody else. I just hope it does. I hope it does.
But like I stated, because we had this conversation off air, actually before the podcast, and I was asked the question, and I just basically was like, "Listen, if it was my daughter, any female in my family, yes, it's the right trade. But looking at it from hindsight of what that man is capable of, and what's the name? No, it wasn't the right trade." Now they got both of them.
To answer the
outstanding, question. Yeah. Like I said, but somebody in my family, so I could sympathize with the wife on that end, but I can't really sympathize because now are you trading for her for the chances of millions of lives to get killed, to be in danger?
Dang.
That's big. That's a big weight to hold on your shoulders.
And it's just like I told you. The decisions I made in 1994, it saw me in 2022. So you might not get stuck today. We might not get stuck today. But is that what they need to take over Ukraine? Because if they take over Ukraine, we in trouble.
Oof, really?
We in trouble.
Yeah.
Ukraine is the country that splits them from not having total control of that territory right there.
Yep.
Oh. That's the only.
Yeah.
And then I actually think geographically it puts Russia closer to us in a sense geographically because they'll take over Iran and so they're closer, so they have more access to our borders and stuff like that. So if they ever try to create any type of terrorism, they can probably slide in. I'm just hypothetically speaking. I'm not sure of facts because I haven't did that, but I think that's what I heard and read. But still, the whole point is now that's the weight that you have to hold on your shoulders.
That's why we
if that happens,
that money. We got to send that money to Ukraine.
Yeah. And one more, 20 billion.
I hope
20 billion last. They 20 billion in.
I hope they ain't hustling us, man. You think they hustling us? Where are they working together?
No, check this
What
out.
is Ukraine and Russia working together, boy?
Nah, they getting busted up over there, man. They getting busted up over there. Shouts out.
Check this out for a second. So the Marines been in jail for 4 years, right? Okay. Who was president 4 years ago?
Trump.
So why didn't he get home then?
Trump said he don't negotiate with terrorists.
But Putin's your homeboy.
Yeah, I guess he said you wouldn't negotiate with no terrorists. What you getting out? Bring it to me.
I don't trust it.
Okay.
I can hear.
Yeah.
Okay.
We don't know what to trust today. We don't even know did Joe do that just so he could get the votes.
Oh, I like where John going with it because you know what I think it is.
What is
exactly what John's saying? He's saying that he don't trust it because what it was is that Putin's his homeboy. I'm not gonna put it on your back, Trump. Let's get the next man. Let's get the next man up.
So he knew 4 years ago.
Yep. So he basically saying like, "Hey, Trump, I'm gonna let you slide. I'm not gonna let you. I'm not gonna put this on you to get my man out from over there. I'm gonna let this be the next man up just in case if you win the election, then okay, we're gonna let it go like that. But if the next man up come up, we're gonna get this. We're gonna get this guy. So it could have been all a plea, a setup. So they knew that they knew already about Brittany coming over or somebody like America's coming over. So we're gonna catch somebody, a big fish, so we can get our man out. But we're gonna get it on the back of another president, not you, Trump, because you my boy. You understand what I'm saying? Like, hey, Court, you know what I'm saying? Yep.
Okay.
So I see that.
Okay.
If he's in prison 4 years ago,
Yep.
and Trump and Putin are homeboys, why isn't he home?
Yep.
That's true.
Yeah.
But check this out.
Yeah.
That put a target
that's
on
a good conspiracy theory. I like that. I like that a lot. Yeah.
Good assessment.
Listen.
So check this out. Now that that's happened, you know the U.S. it's a strong powerhouse. Oh, they negotiate now. Mm-hmm. You going out of the country because you know we love to go out of the country. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna grab them, see who I can get out. My people that's in the jail because they negotiate now.
Oh, y'all better stay continental.
Yo,
you never know
because you know. Once we take a trip, we're going to Mexico, Dominican Republic.
You actually better stay out of DR because there's reports to say that they getting rid of Haitians over there. So if you look Haitian, they snagging you up. It don't matter if you got a passport or not. So your thing is, just like we was talking earlier, it probably gonna lead into is when you out at another country, you partying, you're not focused. So your whole thing is like, oh, I don't need my passport. I'm on a resort, so I can just leave my passport in the room. So now they come. You and D are partying and acting up, and they say, oh, you look Haitian. Let's go get him. And you ain't got no proof on you because you inebriated, you partying, you chasing after girls.
Hey yo, you right, and that's always said. I always say that's how people fall off the back of the boat.
You food out there.
Yeah. So check this out now. That's why. And then, ladies, I apologize if you get mad at me. Girls trip, right? We go on the girls trip, right? There's 8 of us. We go in the international place. We all got on the same shirt, right? Mm-hmm. Sweet lit.
They are.
So when we get there, right? First thing they meet you with drinks, right? Right. Mm-hmm. So you get drunk. Now you riding 4-wheelers. Ain't never rode a 4-wheeler in your life. you doing this and doing that. Jumping off cliffs. Ain't never jumped off a cliff in your life. Your emotions got you. Mm-hmm. Now somebody died.
YOLO.
You only live once. And the end might be today.
And that's it.
So you go way out the country, but you slip it. That's why I'm just going to go to Lee State Park. Straight up. You crazy. I'm going to Lee State Park. Boy. If I really want to ball out, I'm going to Myrtle Beach. You know what I'm saying? I ain't getting in the water.
Man.
Yeah, man. I'm scared of the Ferris wheel, man. I got on the Ferris wheel.
I don't take no chances now, bruh.
Yeah.
You want to scare somebody now? Watch somebody almost fall. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Or think about anybody out there. Think about the last time you almost fell.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Probably scared yourself half to death. Heartbeat.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I done it.
Yeah, man.
They got her home though. I'm glad she's home. But when you put it like that, man, that's an interesting.
Yeah, you gotta think, man. Yeah.
I'm thinking. I was wondering why her for that one. Use it to your advantage. Playing.
Yeah. Plus, it's the government.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the time.
Yeah. Is this a show though?
It's always an agenda.
That's what I'm thinking.
So check this out. I got another question. Because I be thinking.
Thank you for answering the question because I ain't really have an answer. I was like,
yeah, man. I'm like, yo,
I don't know, man. They
you
both humans, man. I don't make me answer that question. That was hard.
I threw the oop.
That was hard.
He threw it over the wheel to you. Straight up. Man. So who get the assist?
I don't know. Y'all both do. The assist to the assist. That's it, girl. Yeah. That's what we're here for. You know what I mean? That's how we do. We got to, some people,
no doubt.
Topics is certain topics. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I mean? That's
you was up on that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I told you some stuff. I be looking, I be like, whoa.
This is interesting.
Yeah. That definitely, and I might not even look like that guy. You know what I mean? But that's just what I do.
That is interesting, though. Yeah. I mean, but when you think about it, I'm like, America, our gladiators, man. Our symbols of success. She's going to be a Hall of Fame female basketball player. I mean, well, not female, but she's going to be a Hall of Fame basketball player. She's a champion. In
college and in the WNBA. Yeah. But like I said, that what plays the part. Like, I don't think if she was just a regular American without the celebrity status, she would have got. No. They'd have came and got her. No.
But there's not anybody else there's not many other people who have, if you are locked up abroad, who have an entire league. Like she had the WNBA, the NBA, we are BG. They were constantly, reminding folks and people of, and I think it was smart from her peers' point of view to use their platform to put that pressure on the government to get her home.
So check this out. So what if we use that platform to get Larry Hoover out, or to get people that's locked up that shouldn't be locked up? Actually, she's guilty and got out. So what about the people that's in the penitentiary that's guilty? Should we use that platform to get them out too? Because we just used it. And she was guilty. By the Russian law, she was guilty.
Yeah. Her being in Russia.
Man, the penitentiary is Russia.
Yeah.
The penitentiary is hell, man.
Yeah. But no one gets what they deserve. You only get what you have the ability to negotiate. Right. And because of her skill set, she has the ability to negotiate that.
But that doesn't.
I mean, that don't make it right.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's not.
So that's saying that we all have to have that type of ability or legacy or something like that in order to get some type of push or on anything. Like, I mean, even
what's more American than that?
Well, you're right.
What's more American than that?
United Scams of America. You're
I
right.
mean, what's more American than that? Like I told you before, shut your broke ass up.
Yeah, you're right. Hey, just like you said, that's somebody's argument right there. He got more money than you.
Yeah,
and then it goes back to one thing is that once again we put our faith in athletes and entertainers. Mm-hmm. But the people that's going to make a real change in your neighborhood doesn't get the elected positions, or some are still behind those walls.
Yeah, it's a priority.
Locked up because they told the truth. Now, are some people guilty and told the truth? Yeah. But give them another chance.
Yeah.
It's still people locked up for marijuana in states that's legal.
That's legal.
That's just crazy. That's just crazy. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man.
So now the government is making money off of it.
Yeah.
Because I mean, in order to have
took the most valuable thing away from him too.
Time. Yeah.
Man, once again, for Joe, it's just me. Yeah, she 11 months. I mean, I did that on my head, man. But that's nothing,
man.
But is it a ploy again to get the
he trying to
black woman vote?
Is he?
That's what we always need. Can he run again?
Yeah.
It's his first term.
Did he just get that?
Man, he can't.
He's done 2 years.
Did he just
stop playing, man?
Yeah, it's midterms.
He can't be doing
midterms
that.
is approaching.
Yeah, Joe can't be doing.
Yeah. I mean, somebody's in his ear telling him that because he definitely doesn't have the mindset no more of that.
On,
when you turn around shaking ghost hands and stuff like that, and all that other stuff, he doesn't have that. His team is telling him, "Hey, do this. This will get you this type of push."
The last two presidents have been the oldest presidents ever
to sit.
Make it make sense.
That's why I say just chill on the president for about 8 years.
Stop it.
You're not gonna do that.
Chill on the president.
They're not gonna do that. They're not gonna do that.
That means when you man, somebody 80 years old, right?
Yeah, 80.
Come on, man.
80.
Come on, man.
And you've seen it in the public eye that he's slipping mentally. In
what
some
80-year-old Sharp?
It's some. It depends on how you take care of your
I
body.
don't know none. How about that?
Oh, I met a couple, but
a couple.
Yeah. I'm just saying though, but to be of that stature,
you can't be the president.
Yeah. Listen. But to be of that stature, that's something that should be taken accountability. Is he still sharp?
Come on,
but
man.
it wasn't.
This dude need rest.
Man,
he is tired.
If they was gonna let Herschel Walker be a senator, they could let Joe Biden be the president.
You're right.
But we know why he's the president because we thought that.
Well, he need people to help him tell him what to do.
We thought old girl was black.
Yeah.
We thought she was black.
No, she's black. She's black.
Not no more.
She's just
not no more.
She's just not family.
Ain't her? Yeah.
That's it. Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
She tigered on us, man. She tigered on us.
Tiger Woods.
Yeah. Claim that half, man. Claim out. People claim us when we are helpful to them.
Right.
Yeah.
We black when it's time to be black.
I explained a story like that. So my wife just realized that she was one of her good friends. Yeah, I don't know.
You talking about?
Yeah. She realized that she was the black friend.
The wife. Man, y'all sound like Jerry Seinfeld.
I was like, that's your role in her life. That was your role. You're her black friend. She was like, kind of like, man, I don't like that you said that. I was like, but that's the truth, right? I was like, it's okay. Everybody uses everybody. You just got to know how much, you just got to level it out.
Just don't let them use you up.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. I done been a black friend before and I done had a white friend.
Exactly.
I'm bringing my homeboy.
It's quite all right. It's quite all right.
So check this out, man. They say JSU kept the money.
Oh yeah, man, it's coming on. Come on out. It's coming on out. Come on.
They said after 28,000 tickets sold.
Come on. They lost count.
No, after 30,000 tickets sold, Dion was supposed to get 10%.
Right.
And Dion said they say it was 60,000 people in the stadium.
That's what they say.
But they only had 28,000 tickets. So 28 so 28 is 2 for 30, so he wouldn't get no money.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, get the money.
That's what they say. See?
Call the man there to get the money. He gets you the money. But now, once you get, now everything is cool when you got the money. That's just like you said, oh man, when I get this money, I'm gonna go shopping, I'm gonna get this and I'm gonna get that. But then you, oh man, I ain't spending my money. I ain't spending my money.
Yeah, that's foul.
That sounds like the season coming up right now, tax season.
That's foul.
Oh yeah.
Man.
Oh, I'm gonna pay you back when I get my taxes.
That's JSU, man. That's foul, man. That's foul. That's so foul. Stealing. And they wonder why, he was feeling how he was feeling. That's why he, come on, man, you stealing from me? Imagine how you felt the last time you found out somebody was stealing from you.
Oh, I was very upset.
Yeah.
I was very
And stole from him the day of the game.
Say that again. Explain it. Tell us that.
As he playing the game, they went into the locker room, stole all his credit cards.
Oh yeah, I heard that. But you can't put that on Jackson State.
Again?
No, he was talking about that was earlier.
Oh, okay.
But you can't put that on Jackson State. But what you can put on Jackson State is this man did all this for you, and you didn't even live up to your.
Oh yeah. Well, we thought you.
Well, first of all, let's talk about Jackson State. Number one, you didn't have future players.
Right.
Your weight room was atrocious.
Right.
Your locker room was atrocious.
Field was atrocious.
And this man came in and put his earned money into uniforms, Under Armour deal, TV deal at Chinatown.
Saw that.
And the new field, tennis courts, things that y'all couldn't do.
Mm-hmm.
And you wonder why he left.
Well, hold up. What I say to that is, I got two things to say. Oh, I'm sorry. Were you finished, John?
Yeah, I'm done.
What I got to say about that is, like I just said, everybody use everybody. So it ain't like he ain't knew what it looked like when he accepted the job.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Right? Can we agree on that?
I agree.
We can agree on that. So if you're gonna go there, you know what it is. And if that's like somebody accepting you for being a little run down, you ain't polished. And they polish you up.
Right.
You knew what I was before I was polished. It was about me though, right?
It was.
It wasn't about the money or all of that, because you accepted me for what I was and what I had to offer to you at that time.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's what I would say to that. And as far as his stuff getting stolen earlier, that was I think that was, I don't, if it didn't happen again, that was earlier when he.
That was early in the season. I think that was the first.
Might have been first or second year he was there. I think that happened.
Right. But it happened again in the championship game.
Okay, so that's why I was like, again. Yeah. Okay, so if it happened again, my wife asked me, who you think you is? You can't get stole from.
What's the truth? You're right.
Who you think you is?
You right.
That's how out of touch you are. Like you gonna steal from me? People who broke getting stuff stole from them
all the time.
So
don't be blind to a broke man's dream.
So make it make sense to me. Like it's like you stole from me. You actually stole from me.
And then one of the biggest,
it's people who ain't got nothing, who had their little something stole from them.
Yeah.
And here you go with all this stuff you got, things.
I feel them though, because sometimes you work so hard.
So
now that you work so hard, and you say, "I'm gonna look out for him. I'm gonna look out for him," and just thinking that, man, I'm just trying to put them in a better position now. But now, not to look at the people that stole this stuff. Now you're taking people as a whole. So it ain't just John stole your credit card. Now I'm taking it as the black culture, the black HBO. They stole from me, and I'm down here. I done spent this money on this, spent this money on that. It was just like we had hope that he would. Last week when we were talking, we had hope that he would stay. I think he had hoped that people would appreciate it, the things that they do, and not steal from your brother.
And that's my point, to show me how out of touch you really are.
But
what was really going on.
Or naive. or just naive.
But then he also,
But we can't blame him for that because he been gone. But he came back and tried.
But that's my point. I ain't mad. I ain't mad.
That hurt. That'd have been hurt.
I imagine so.
Man,
I ain't got as much as him, and somebody stole from me before.
Yeah. What if I stole $5 from you? How would you feel?
But what if it came down to Deion came down to a breaking point?
Oh, yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah,
That too. Enough is enough.
I'm spending money over here.
I know I'm losing money. I'm planning on losing money this way.
Yeah.
But I ain't planning on losing money this way and this way and this way and this way and this way. And you stealing from me?
Yeah. And these people over here about to give me $5 million.
Man, where the pen at?
Like I stated last week, I said, man, I don't care if it's an ordinary job. If someone offering you this at this new job, and you might say, "Hey, I'm gonna lose just this at my old job," I'm going. I'm like you said, where the pen at? I'm signing to go ahead and move on up.
That's if I hadn't pledged any allegiance. Of what magnitude?
Yeah.
Because I didn't.
That's all I said.
I didn't did it before. I didn't let chances go.
That's all.
Because I said I was gonna do that.
Right.
Yeah. I was gonna do that. Because at the end of the day,
it could have went a whole different way.
If
at the end of the day, your morals will take you.
Everything you're supposed to give them. You give Deion ticket money. Everything goes perfect.
Mm-hmm.
The boy was stealing five-star recruit from Alabama.
Amen.
Still stealing. Not stealing. He ain't stolen, persuaded him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call my boy.
You got him, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Jackson, and then you get the TV deal done. There's more money coming to the school.
Mm-hmm.
There's more eyes being seen on HBCU football. Where it could have been Jackson State, could have been that school to an FBS.
Man, I'm gonna turn this money down and not take this money so you can not outshine me.
I'm just saying, what happened? Everything went right.
Yeah,
we'll never be able to.
Jackson State goes on to be that first HBCU that becomes an FBS school.
It's not gonna happen.
No,
just like everything.
And you know
we still hoping on the civil rights law to affect us. It ain't happening with us, man.
Yeah.
And
go ahead.
I would say the reason why, because the alumni, it didn't put into it before he came, so I don't think they would have put into it when he if that would have went right. I don't think they would have put in enough money. We don't have enough funding for that to get to that FBS status. Colorado is a big school, a big state.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you know
big
how much
program.
money. Yeah,
huge.
These people could probably go out there with hats and how they used to do in the go in the middle of the street. Used to tag. They could probably have grown people out there tagging to get the money for Deion in Colorado.
Dude said we ain't got it yet.
But we was gonna put that money in there just for show.
But why don't HBCU alumni give back?
Their money might be getting stole too.
Tell me, check this out, right? Who is the most? Check this out. Answer this question.
What's wrong? Why can't that be happening?
We're gonna take
if they stole, like I say,
that probably too.
Exactly.
You probably.
It ain't like now. I didn't go to one,
but
I don't support one. But at the same time, they may be enough of them giving back.
And they probably thought about how rough they was living.
And nobody seeing the books.
And out of touch. But so who you think in football, who you think was the biggest star that came out of HBCU?
Doug Williams.
Doug Williams was not a star. He just won a Super Bowl.
You mean recently?
No, Eddie George. Eddie George.
Walter Payton.
No, Eddie George. Well, you said the biggest? Yeah, I don't know if Walter Payton went
to. You mean that coach at one?
No.
Eddie George went to Ohio State.
He went to Ohio State.
He did go to Ohio State.
I think
he
Walter
went back
Payton.
to do what's name.
Either Walter Payton or I'm gonna go Walter Payton or Jerry Rice.
And we don't know, right? We don't know.
Yeah, those two.
Do you think Jerry gave money back to Alcorn State? Do you think
Jerry went to Mississippi Valley? Alcorn was Steve Aaron there.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking about. That's what I was thinking about.
Do you think they gave back?
I think when Steve McNair was alive, I think when Steve McNair was alive, he did.
Yeah, I think they did.
I think he did. I think he really truly did.
And sometimes their appearance,
Shannon Sharp back to Savannah State.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think they do.
I was just asking a question.
Yeah,
I think they do.
Look, Puffin and what's the actress that went to Howard?
Taraji.
Right.
Oh, okay.
She just became part of the board.
Okay, solid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
that it's a lot of successful people who come from HBCUs, and so I'm surprised to hear that the alumni that they're underfunded. I'm surprised to hear that.
But that's mainly all of them though. Like it takes a Taraji and a Puff, people like that to come back.
But it's
to
a lot of them.
Check this out,
them
man.
dudes out there who are lawyers, and
that's
doctors.
I know.
You ain't got to be like on somebody's TV screen or a lot of millions of followers or whatever, however you want to call it, famous in order to be able to support. And there's a lot of successful people I know in different fields that have a level of pride to where I didn't think it would be. But that's just me.
I ain't
misunderstanding
surprised.
and not being proud.
I ain't surprised they're not giving it back, because you probably ain't never gave nothing to your neighborhood you came from. Because you want to get out there so far, you want to get from it.
Now that's real talk.
I'm not surprised, man.
That they don't give back to the school.
Man.
They never gave back.
No. Now if it's a school like St. Vincent or the one with the Green Bay, it's cool to give back because now they're gonna see you give back.
Yeah, they got you on a wall, or they got you on a plaque, or they got a book that they pass out, or they name a building after you, or you got something.
Yeah.
Name that. Oh, okay.
It's cool to see you give that money back, but
you gonna go there with it.
Give it back with a purpose, man. Give it back with a purpose. They probably gave back. They probably gave back last year at Jackson State University, right? Mm-hmm. But I bet you they know they gave them back. People know they gave that money back.
You're right.
Man, I learned a long time ago, man.
If you can pay your frat dues every year, you can get back to your school too.
Seems like it.
And my thing is, if you go to homecoming every year, you can get money back to school.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And is any of that homecoming money going to school? Now I heard that some of it does in some aspects.
Well, that's
but it does
why I'm
not.
surprised.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, but that's the first thing you want to celebrate, though. Oh yeah, I went to Akron State. I went to Howard. I went to Spelman. I went to Delaware, whatever.
But you're not getting the homecoming. What homecoming is? People skip the game. They go to the concert.
That's true. That is true.
So that money that could be going to the game, it goes to the concert that night. It goes to the parties, 20 parties that night. The only people you really see at the game is parents of students. I mean, parents of students, of the band, of the football
players.
But the older generation gives back because everybody else, CIAA. I went to every party in CIAA, but I never went to the game.
Me too.
Even the MEAC too. The MEAC does the same thing. Nobody goes to the
man.
game. Everybody goes celebrate the what's the name? Oh yeah, CIAA.
So
you know what you went
we
there for.
still giving our money to entertainment, and I was a victim of it. We still giving our money to entertainment.
That's why it's
instead
real.
of giving to the school.
Instead of
that's what pissed me off about Baltimore.
Drop it. I needed one on that.
Baltimore City has the biggest gun violence in the United States, right?
Yeah. Baltimore worse than Chicago?
Just about same level.
Okay. Damn.
But all the money in the city you give to the CIAA to keep coming back and having a tournament at the Baltimore Arena.
Oh yeah, because y'all got the CIAA now.
Yeah, it's up there now.
Yeah, they bought it. Yeah. How long does Baltimore have the CIAA? Or they just trying to get? They just bidding for it every year now.
Every year now.
They ain't gonna have it too long because they shoot too much.
But we just renovated the arena. So Pharrell's people.
They probably got it for about 4 or 5 years.
He said they're bidding every year for it though.
What's
Charlotte had it for a while.
What's the boy paying for the Nets? Kevin Durant.
Mm-hmm.
His people.
Oh, okay.
They gutted everything out and rebuilt the whole thing inside out.
All right.
So now we got the CIAA every year now.
Well, that's what's up.
Yeah.
Well, maybe they'll go to the games up there.
It's too cold. It's too cold for CIAA up there in Baltimore. Yeah.
You remember when we was in the port of Baltimore? That was CIAA time, ain't it?
Yeah.
When man,
Yeah. It's too cold up there. It's colder up there than to be down here.
Yeah, because
I'm going to see the
that's
baby,
in
man.
February. Then that's in February.
Sure.
So, yeah.
They ain't going to no game. They're going to see the baby, man.
Yeah. Dang, boy, I used to have some fun at them things. Though.
Yeah.
Ooh, me
But
too.
it just make you think, man.
Yeah, I was straight.
And I ain't no better than nobody else.
Nah.
Oh,
But I
nah.
know
I once was asleep.
Hey, listen.
I woke up.
I went to every CIAA because it's always around my birthday time. So that was my birthday gift to myself. Hey, I'm CIAA, I'm there. CIAA, I'm there. And I never went to none of the games. I ain't even gonna lie to you at all. Never even went to a black school. Yeah, it's a party. That's why I went there. I went to celebrate my birthday, have fun. I mean, but like you said, it's
I seen something the other day said we the brokest culture that celebrates everything.
We are, man.
We are.
Straight consumer.
That's facts.
Consumer.
We celebrate, and I was telling my girl this.
brokest,
Man, I was telling my girl about that. Everybody want to celebrate. We used to celebrate our birthdays one for that day when I was young. Now they celebrate a whole month. So your mind is in celebration the whole month. So if your mind's in celebration that whole month, you're going to celebrate every day. That's more money you're going to spend, more money you're going to celebrate.
It depends on how you celebrate, though, Mel. That don't mean you just in celebration mode. I wish more people were in celebration mode.
Yeah,
but
instead of the other mode that they be in.
And I agree with that, but we need to get in another mode too to advance, especially with our economics and our finance.
You ain't got to celebrate all day, but 30 days straight with some part of celebration in it. I'm with that.
Yeah,
so you gonna celebrate 30 days?
You can celebrate your whole season, like whatever your astrological sign is. If you want to, it's your season. I think you should go for it.
But you could tell that's how they pushing it for. Look at the word happy hour. They want you to get off of work. You done worked hard, stressed. Come celebrate with us during happy hour between these 4 or 5 hours that we got allotted, where you get half drinks, half food. Go ahead, go home, get it in, and go to sleep, and get up and do it all over again.
That's the plan.
Yeah,
but that ain't how I'm talking about.
I know.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. I understand what you're saying too. But my thing is that some people go out and they celebrate all the time and don't have nothing to celebrate
every week,
every year, I can't celebrate every week or every day if I ain't got nothing to celebrate.
And when he said it, man, I felt so guilty from my age since I was 17 till I was 25. I was going out every week.
Oh, see, yeah, I mean,
and you know what I had to have? A new pair of shoes, a new outfit.
Yes, right. Fresh. Hey, man.
That's why, because when I say this, I am not putting that on nobody, because I was in the same as you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
All of us a victim.
Who could have told you different?
Couldn't nobody told me different, man.
If somebody would have came along and was like, yo, man, you don't need to be spending your money.
I wasn't ready for that. So you know who told me different?
Who?
The judge. And the jury.
Well.
And that time. I knew it was different then, because I had to have an outfit every Saturday, but I wore the same outfit every day in the penitentiary.
And nobody
with no name, Wrangler on it.
Nope. Listen. and then you
see what I'm saying,
look
man?
like the next man.
I can't let you trip me no more. Yeah. They ain't even calling me Jamel no more. They said 68751.
Yeah. I mean, that's how it is, man. Like I said, we become a product of our environment. If you grow up around that and your peers are the ones that influence you, that's what you're gonna do. They're like, yo, it's Friday. What we doing this Friday? What we doing this weekend? And listen,
I don't even think we're a part of our environment no more. We're a part of our culture.
Oh yeah, that now.
Oh man.
Yeah, definitely more so now.
Because it's farther than your neighborhood.
Yeah, it is farther than your neighborhood. Yeah.
We got it.
Yeah. You definitely right. Back maybe when we was younger, it was a product of your environment, where you was at. If you was in the projects, you did this. If you lived down in the suburb area or a street name, you did this. You know what I mean? Certain things, because you got to think about it. When I grew up near projects. I never was a project kid. I never claimed to be a project kid. But when I moved up to a better side of town, we did things like played football on the street, played baseball. But when I lived near the projects, I didn't see that. I saw a girl jump rope when I moved on the better side of town, but when I was near the projects, I didn't see that. You know, and so that during them times, I knew that I became a product of my environment. So now I saw more of a growth, but I still was doing what my peers was doing, because another thing, if you go back, my father wasn't in the house. My mother was there. So my boys was like, hey, it's Friday coming up. What we going to do? We're going to do this. We started drinking that in 8th grade, Cisco and what's the name? Because my peers did this.
Ogo.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying.
Represented for them. And I think I'm going.
So that's what, so that I just think, like I said, just like you said, we are a product of our culture now, more so because everything is so easy accessible.
Yeah, and it's in your face.
Yes,
Right there
definitely.
and right there
Yep.
and constantly in your face.
Yep.
And most of the time with the outlets that you receive it from, if it's it's not in your face once. It's in your face hundreds of
All
times,
day.
Yep.
all day long. So it's drilled into you, man.
That's why I said it was that's why I'm a disconnect.
And this,
Yes, the phone.
y'all see us, I made it my own TV and a phone. This, man, I said I was going to buy me some storages. Some shelves to put in my garage. All day, Lowe's. Storage, garage storage.
all you did was you just went and searched for some.
Yeah, I know. Actually, I think I said it first.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
you said it into
Yep.
the phone. Yeah, that's all it needs is a little inclination of what how can I service you?
Yep.
Yeah.
And
It picks up your voice, but like I said, it's that's why I try to disconnect from the phone as much as possible. Like I said, like some of the stuff the topics that we spoke about tonight, I wasn't in tune with it because I wasn't. I know it probably was all over social media. Like what John was talking about before, was saying about the young man committing suicide. I didn't know nothing about that, and I saw this was 3 days ago. What happened, John? When this happened?
Yesterday.
Yesterday. I didn't even know nothing about it.
oh, it happened yesterday. Oh man.
Yeah. Boy Twitch.
Yeah, that was tragic. Suicide, huh?
Yeah.
Man, I didn't know him like that. I wasn't.
Me either.
I was like, man. I just saw how many people were posting, and I was like, man, he was famous.
Yeah, he started the way he got to start was crazy. So it's what's name. But like I said, I didn't even know nothing about it until it was mentioned tonight because I know if I'd have been on social media, it probably would have popped. But like I said, that's how I disconnect myself with it because I put more time into my actual life than I do the social media aspect of life. Like I don't have the crook neck all day long looking down like this. I try to make sure I'm looking upright and looking forward ahead and seeing who I can help progress and everything like that and how I could progress.
Well, what I will say to that is it's a form of entertainment to me.
It has to be.
And that's what I use it for. And whatever platform you choose to gain your entertainment from through your phone. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's what we say. Whether it's ESPN and me checking scores or Twitter or Instagram or whatever, you're gonna get the whim of what's trending.
Yeah, but I don't never see what you eat on there.
Yeah,
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah.
Not one time that I saw that you was in. Not one time did I see that you was in Seattle on Facebook.
That ain't my style, man.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That ain't
Now,
my style.
I try to do. I put stuff on there that kids or. Let's say when I went to Chicago, I put it on there, but I told you while I was in Chicago. Mm-hmm. So maybe what I was going to see, maybe you saw, this dude went and saw dude.
Yeah.
Let me see what he's about. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you ain't going to see what I eat.
Right.
It got to be real good. Now, see if my daughter, she's on here too, the brown-eyed chef.
Oh, okay.
So she made something.
Cooking it up.
I think when she made something, I'm going to put it on there and see.
Amen.
So she'll, but
Yeah.
hey, I always use social media for advancement.
Right.
That's why I was the best car salesman that ever touched a lot.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Popular stuff.
Who's at the bar for that?
Yeah,
Popular stuff, swear.
I'm
Popular
so fresh,
stuff.
I don't even need no bar. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
If you
Straight
know,
up.
you know.
Yeah. But you know what, man? It's an hour and 12 minutes.
No.
It seemed like 10
Yes.
minutes.
It went fast.
Yo, man, we don't even be having no script.
Yeah, man.
When we was over here, John said, "What'd you talk about?" I said, "I don't know what I'm gonna talk about, but if I talk about it, you could talk about it." All right?
Yeah.
Straight up.
It's just a little
Love
therapy. Group therapy.
Hey, yo.
What's that?
Oh yeah.
And this is for you, Corey, first.
Okay. I'm going to answer it this time.
And the moral of the story is,
I'm supposed to fill in?
yeah,
The moral of the story for today or
it don't even matter today or forever.
the moral of the story each and every day is be true to yourself. You ain't got a lot to kick it.
To be with me. And Tori, let me ask you the question because you was about to speak. That boy, first he wasn't saying nothing when he came over. That boy was be quiet. Hey, yo, that boy talk fast. So everything we talk about, the moral of the story is,
The moral of the story is to stay focused and really really focus on you, man. Don't get swayed by things out here of the world. Like, be focused on you and be true to yourself. That's what it is. True to yourself. I remember back in the day, the slang was true. You know what I mean? From where I was from, everybody was like true, and that word holds no value right now. So I just felt like,
now it's cap.
Cap all day. A lot of words is cap now. So my thing is like, be true to yourself, man. Don't let nothing sway you. If you think about everything we spoke about, people get swayed by everything now. That doesn't care if it's money, if it's because you think how, Corey spoke, he thought Skip was his boy. And you get swayed, you just get too comfortable, you get out of touch. Be true to yourself. You know what I mean? Really be true to yourself. If you're true to yourself, man, you could sleep better at night. I swear.
John, tell me, give me something to go.
Let's piggyback on the Twitch situation, right? Mental health is a big issue.
Lean up, baby. Right in the mic.
Both black or white.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're having issues.
Oh,
we lost him?
Oh, we lost him.
Check on it.
Oh, you back.
Okay.
Yeah, you checking the air.
Okay.
You're on airplane mode.
Call and check on. Get on someone's nerves.
Yeah. I love that. Call and check on
Get
them.
on someone's nerves.
Right. Yeah. Check on them.
Check on them.
Check on them.
Ask them, they good, is it bad? It's okay to not be okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
In today's climate, definitely.
Yeah. And to piggyback off that just a little bit, if you've ever had a friend or a loved one or somebody that that committed suicide, and you didn't do what he said, you didn't make that call, or you never forget that.
Right.
You never forget that. So that's a good one. Great one.
You know what just came to my mind? Don't ask my neighbor. Ask me. Am I all right?
You're right. You're right.
You know what I'm
You're
saying?
right. You're
Don't
right.
ask the
Don't
friends I've
neighbor.
been around.
Yep, ask me.
That's me.
Oh, so you thought I was tripping, didn't you?
Yeah. When you
I brought it back.
Yeah, I like that, man. Yeah.
Don't ask my neighbor.
You never know what the new R&B singer we got to the group.
Yeah, straight up.
I still think he can sing, man. It's just crazy how you think he can sing.
Hold up. He can sing. Sing is a verb. It's the adjective.
Right.
Does he sound good?
He doesn't sing well.
Whatever.
He doesn't sing well. You're right.
No wonder why black people can't get along.
Come on, man. It's true. That's
I
the
never
truth,
said.
though.
I never said you
Not
didn't
that
sound good.
song.
I said the adjective.
Y'all heard-
Don't ask my neighbor.
Gonna keep on trying.
Don't ask my friends. I've been around. Straight up. Y'all don't know about that, man. My name is Jamel Lott. This is Real Talk 360 where we get down. Corey, check it out. Let's get out of here, man. Tell me your name. Tell me where you from.
Corey Grant.
Tori, where you from?
973 today.
Tell them what you do. The only DJ I know they don't get paid.
Hey, DJ not famous.
Not famous.
All right.
And my cousin, it's my blood.
Okay.
But see, he the light skin of blood.
Oh, wait. Hey, go Ravens.
Go.
So you're gonna be loyal. The Ravens ain't cutting no checks. The Ravens ain't cutting no checks. The Ravens ain't cutting no checks. Don't be too loyal.
Hey,
you brainwashed.
Yeah.
You brainwashed.
They don't know.
Don't be brainwashed,
They don't
man.
know. They don't know.
They ain't got no loyalty to you, man.
They don't care.
Don't fall for that. Don't do that.
Yo, we out of here. We'll see you next week, same time. Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Tell a friend to tell a friend. It's them again.
All right.
We out.
Deuce.
Peace. Thank you.
All right, John.
All right.
All right now.
Open your ears.
Direction for your ambitions, new narrative.
It's the Community Coalition.
Drumel, Corey, and Dory here for the intervention. We've been letting it slide for too long. He don't not no more slipping. Unity in the community.
That's how we rise up.
Empowerment is knowledge is wealth, so wise up.
Fighting as
Individual, municipal, change the forecast.
This the podcast to listen to.
We got